So, just driving back from the Parkrun. It's about a 10-minute drive from my house, and thought I'd make a little video just about the Parkrun, really, because the channel kind of focuses on rucking really as my main activity. That's given me kind of the base of all my fitness, got me back into being active and trying to be fit and look good and feel good again at age 37 now. And in the past, whenever I used to run, I always used to get bad knee pain quite quickly, and I feel like all the rucking, with it being kind of low impact on your joints, enabled me to really strengthen up my legs, probably all the tendons and muscle fibers and everything, and I stopped getting those occasional pains when I would go up the stairs or down. Sometimes I would run for the train or run for the train was late, or I was late for the train, run for the train and fuck my knee up again or something small. Used to think like there's no way I'm ever going to be able to run, and then rucking kind of made me have more confidence in my legs because all those issues kind of went away. And I then went back to boxing, and there's all that bouncing around on your toes. Never had any issues with my knees again. Had some stiff ankles in the beginning, but that all loosened up. So I felt like, why not go running, Can't be too anti-running. Lots of people run. People do it well, I guess. Not everyone gets injured. So at Christmas time, I signed up to the Parkrun and did my first one in 27 minutes and was fine. I thought it was okay for a first run. I didn't even think I'd be able to get much faster than that, but I surprised myself. So each week I've been doing it, unless it's tipping down with rain, and I'll skip it. I've been doing it no matter what, whether I've trained the night before, whether I'm tired. Just get up and do it if it's not raining. It's a really good way to start your Saturday morning. It's 5k, and pretty much every week, apart from when I had, I got ill for a while, had a bad chest for a while, things like that, my time went down. But mostly it's been, knocking 30 seconds off, 20 seconds off, 10 seconds off, week on week. Till last week I did 2012 officially on their recorded time. Today I think I got 2014 on my Strava watch. So who knows, when it comes through as the Parkrun time that they give you, I may have hit a personal best, or I might be just behind. You never know. I always take a little while to stop my watch, so we'll have to see. But today I wasn't meant to be trying for a PB or anything, because I trained boxing last night, did weights on Thursday, I did 6 kilometers of rucking yesterday with 25 kilos as well. So my whole body's feeling a little bit achy, really. Probably most people would just take a rest day today, but I look at it as like, it's 5k, it's good to get up, get moving, get things going, and I don't have to push myself, I always tell myself I don't need to kill myself to get a personal best. But what I like about Parkrun is once you get started and I naturally become competitive, especially when I'm normally at the front in the beginning. I'm with at least the top 3 or 4 most of the way, and then it just depends on who's there that week, whether I'm going to kind of hold 4th place, which is the best position I've came in, or whether I'm going to kind of slip down to 5th or 6th. I think today I got 6th in the end, but I was at 1st place for first kilometre, and then just gradually couldn't hold that pace for forever. And then the club runners eventually just passed me by at the end and come in about 30 seconds ahead of me. Today wasn't bad. I wasn't trying to get a personal best, but like I said, when you're there and then you're kind of holding a position, and then people overtake you, you want to see if you can get back past them. It becomes a bit of a race in my mind, and it gets the best out of me. If I do a 5k out in the street and just decide to go for a run, it'll be 26 minutes, 30 minutes if I'm with the dog. because you have to keep stopping for traffic lights, you have to stop to cross the road. You're not racing anyone as well, you're just going out and running it, and I find it very hard to push myself to that pace just out in the street running. So although I could just leave the house, do a 25-minute run, it doesn't get the best out of me. I like to do this little 10-minute drive to the next town along, enter into the park run, and really push myself. And even though I'm not getting a personal best, today I came in near enough the same time, you know. And it's keeping my cardiovascular fitness very high. When I go to the boxing classes, it's like my heart and lungs don't let me down at all in those classes. Like, if anything, my shoulders might get tired before anything else in my body. So the running really is giving me like that intensity. And then this park run that we do is like 100 meters of elevation. It's all uphill, then all downhill, a little bit of flat, and then all uphill again. And that's perfect for me for leg strength. But it suits me as well because of the rucking. I feel like doing the rucking and carrying that weight, flying up hills is actually like one of the easier parts of the run for me. And I typically, when I'm racing against these club runners, I'll normally overtake them uphill and then they fly down the long downhill, and I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm running as fast as I can downhill, and I don't understand how they can glide past me on the downhill. Like, it seems like they're floating downhill. I don't understand it. I might have to look into it. But yeah, typically I get overtaken downhill and then I power up the uphill steep bits rather than slow down. Yeah, I think that's like my 13th or 14th park run now. It's amazing that I started in January and the weeks just go by week on week, and it's only now with that consistency of going every week that I can look back at it and think I've gone from 27 minutes something down to 20 minutes and 12 seconds. And I'm sure if I was on a flat course I would probably go sub 20. I will try that at some point. I'll have to go to a different park run. And then also, I'm pretty sure if I had fresh legs, didn't do weights on Thursday, didn't train for an hour of boxing last night, didn't do an hour of rucking yesterday with 25 kilos, my legs wouldn't feel as heavy and I'd probably be able to just get that bit more out of myself. But I'm not doing this for running. Like, I'm not a runner who's trying to achieve anything with running. So this is just volume for me. It's just more steps, raising my heart rate, getting fitter. The more activity I can do, the better. And now, having done that, my weekend kind of starts and I can enjoy maybe just going for a walk later, and then Sunday just a bit of walking. Those are my easy days coming up, but it's a great way to finish the week of exercise really, and a great start to the weekend. So if you can run, definitely recommend going out and doing a park run. And you don't have to run it, you can just walk it. Some people are just walking. There's all different levels of people out there doing that run, from really fast runners to walkers. And maybe even do some rucking on it if you want to time yourself how fast you can power walk around with a certain weight. That's probably a good thing to do as well. Anyway, I've arrived home now, so that was just a little video about parkrun.